crave, needing love. Sweat that shines on your moonlit skin, that's what I love. Tangled hair, you pull up with a grin, that's what I love. A morning shouts, we both pass out, that's what I crave, needing love. Crave, need love. Crave, need love. Crave, need love. Ooh, yeah, that's what I crave. Oh, yeah, that's what I need. That's what I crave, needing love.
Hey, hello, welcome in, welcome in. How's everyone doing tonight? We are back again with another episode of Metal Gear Solid. We're on the part 6. We're getting pretty close to the end. Which is great. Like, not that I want this game to be over, I actually really enjoying playing this. But it's we've been playing it a while now. And I think that it's been satisfying. But before we get into it, I got my social media down here, the TikTok, the Instagram, and the Twitter. I also have a YouTube and whatnot. Follow me on any one of those to keep up to date with things going on. I got my new follower goal down there. Haven't decided what we're going to do when we get to 50, but hopefully we'll get there. And then I have also something new. I have a Discord. If you're so inclined, the link to it will pop up in chat eventually, because it's on a timer, and I didn't think to add it to my main page yet. I'm just realizing that right now. Pardon me. But I have delayed long enough. What say we go ahead and start off like we do every time with the recap. Really got to work on fading those in. Also, let me know once again if the audio is too loud, too quiet, anything like that. I can adjust things on the fly, and I can fix them if we need them. So I'm actually turning it down a little bit in my headphones because it is very loud. To stop the launch of the new type of nuclear warhead, Snake must either use the detonation code emergency override key, that's a hell of a name, at the underground maintenance base, or destroy Metal Gear itself. Snake fights Liquid's Hind D on the roof of the communication tower B. Defeats it and gets to the snowfield north of Tower B. However, Sniper Wolf is waiting for him. After winning the sniping battle, Snake heads for the entrance to the underground maintenance base. I gotta say, I wish more games had a log of what you did when you come back, because that has proven to be very useful. But we're gonna run around and grab some goodies real quick, and we're gonna see how many buttons I hit wrong, because while I do practice right before, before I go live every day, or before I go live on the part I'm about to play, I don't play this outside of here really. So I've been playing the original. I timed that well. I've been playing the original, and I've beaten the original 2 or 3 times in my recent playings, which is great. It's been a lot of fun, but the controls to this are very different than the original. Actually, I don't think there's anything out here for me, which, has had its problems, especially since I also beat 2 recently. But what's that?
Colonel, listen.
And I figured it out.
I found a parachute near the wreckage of the Hind.
Figured out the controller thing.
You don't think that Liquid survived?
No way. He'd be mad to try to escape by parachute. As soon as he jumped out of the pilot seat, he'd be cut to ribbons by the rotor blades.
For things.
So what's that parachute doing there then?
I have no idea.
A trap?
Either that or a message. To me.
Meaning,
make me a little bigger in my window,
I suppose.
Maybe, but I think it's more like.
I'm not going to say that idea out loud because I'm not going to hold myself to it, and I don't know
in any case,
exactly how I'd make it do it.
Down.
I won't.
But it could be a thing. Nobody has any idea what the hell I'm talking about. I gotta say, like, the biggest difference between this and the original is the first-person shooting makes this game so much easier. Like, the first-person shooting in this is so much better. But we see that Liquid may have survived the Hind D crash. I'm sure that won't be a problem for us. So, part of me having played this a bit lately is that I know that this room is filled with a bunch of claymores. So, the way to fix that is to apparently lob a grenade in here. I don't know how you're supposed to do that in the original, though. I shouldn't have de-equipped it. Because in the original... Snake, what the f*** are you doing? The controls have not gotten any better. Because in the original, like, you kind of have to... like, just deal with the fact that that room is full of claymores and can't go in it. Like, I don't know why. Oh no. Damn it. I almost made it through here without getting caught by any of these fucking cameras. Now this one wants to be an asshole. Oh no, that box is too high. I almost made it through this entire part without getting hurt. Which, realistically, if I did get through this without getting hurt, that would be the first time. Because I haven't had much luck in that lately. But we'll go ahead and hop on down here into this nuclear facility's furnace. Like, I don't know why this place would have a blast furnace, but it does. Oh, I think that guy's on to me. There we go. So here's another fun little thing that I learned recently. Do you not like having to crawl dealing with this thing? Oh, shoot a missile at it. It stops moving. I didn't know that was a thing till I accidentally, well, not accidentally. So, when I beat this on, the original version, I unlocked the bandana, which gives you infinite ammo. Which I always love a good unlockable. Nothing over there. I love a good unlockable in a game. But one of the unlockables you can get in this game is you can get infinite ammo if you beat it with a certain ending, because there's two endings to this game. I'm not gonna spoil it because I don't know how I feel about spoilers about games like this. Like, I've clearly played it before, but I also don't necessarily want to spoil for somebody else who may not have. But while we're at it, go ahead and get rid of at least one of those cameras. And I can see the other one from here, so... I feel like I forgot that I can take them out with the pistol in this one. Whereas the original, the only way to take out the cameras is with a Stinger or a Nikita. Which does make it harder. Because, you know, you have to... God damn it. Oh, come on. That one barely touched me. But yeah, like, you can... I keep hitting, don't fall in the lava. Don't fall in the lava. I keep hitting the, A button. Crouch. When in this one, it's not. It's X to crouch. But I keep just, like, pounding on it. Like, thankfully, I don't have, like, grenades equipped or anything. That would be a nightmare. But we got another useful little item that I should show off. Body armor. Which I really like how when you equip something in this game, like, I picked the scope, which doesn't do it, but, like, he has the night vision goggles on. He has the gas mask on, like, he has the thermal goggles on. Like, when you equip shit like that in the game, he actually, like, puts it on. Which is neat. I always love when games, like, let you affect how your character's looking by certain equipment. Like, way back when, there was a game called, Blood Rain, where you played as a sexy vampire and, like, you had to fight Nazis and shit. And I remember that was prime, like, I had a Game Shark kind of years. And one of the things I liked doing was, you know, odds or codes that affected characters. That's helpful to this day. Like, even when I mod games 9 times out of 10, other than, like, certain fixes for the game, what exploded? Are they lobbing grenades? Am I lobbing grenades? What happened here? They somehow fell faster than their cell gate. Even now when I mod video games, I tend to do mods that change the character mod, you know? Like, one of my favorites is still... Which I also just learned an interesting thing about Metal Gear Solid. If you, when you're using the FAMAS, those last little, like, 3 red rounds at the end of your clip, those apparently are tracer rounds that you can see while you're shooting, and will actually, like, have a higher chance of hitting and doing damage than the normal bullets, which I think's neat. I like when games add weird shit like that. Like, BioShock. In BioShock, when you encounter an enemy, they will almost universally shoot at you and miss with the first round. Like, it's almost guaranteed that their first bullet will miss. Which is a fun, like, difficulty thing. Like, I think if you play it on easier difficulties, more bullets miss. My mouth is, like, super dry right now. I'm sure that was a great look. But, uh-oh.
Snake, I've got something to tell you about Naomi Hunter.
I don't
What
like
about
calling
her?
this dude master.
Is this conversation secure?
Don't worry, the monitor's off.
Something about that feels
Okay.
wrong.
What's up?
I was in the FBI too, you know.
I didn't know that. What's your point?
Very happy for
Dr.
you.
Hunter's story about her background.
I hear that,
about her grandfather
hear that
being
getting
an
into the
assistant
FBI is
secretary
difficult,
to
so
Hoover
good for
in the
you,
FBI,
Eller.
Yeah.
and then going undercover to investigate the mafia in New York.
Yeah, what about it?
It was all a big lie.
What did you say?
It was really bothering me.
Hmm.
Why would she lie about it?
She lied?
She might
Naomi's
be
a liar.
spy.
Ridiculous.
Oh, it's back.
Come on, even a high school student could see past it. Didn't Naomi say that her father
There
was
we go.
Japanese?
Yeah?
At the time when Edgar Hoover was head of the FBI, there wasn't a single Asian investigator. Also, in the 50s, the undercover mafia sting operations hadn't even started yet. They first started in 1960 in Chicago, not New York.
But
You better check it
That
out.
filthy
The chief
lying
and
Naomi.
the president mysteriously dying. That ninja. Too many strange things are happening.
are you saying that Naomi might be behind it?
I don't know. Either that, or she's working with the terrorists.
Could it be?
If I find out anything, I'll call. In the meantime, be careful.
Uh-oh. Naomi's lying to us. That's not good. So, in Japan, do they have those giant, like, sideways, like, cargo elevator things? 'Cause I've never seen one in America. And I only know them through Japanese video games. Because this has one, Resident Evil has them. Like, I've never seen those, like, in real life. And I've been to, like, you know, factories and warehouses. Never anything this big, I guess, but... Oh no, it's the birds. Metal Gear loves having enemies who are birds
Welcome,
with them.
Cossack.
What do you call me? That's a bit too much gun.
This is the end of the road for you.
Like, if it
Right,
requires
my
a backpack,
friends.
it's too much. Life advice.
They're becoming
It's
excited.
too much.
Ravens aren't scavengers like most people think. They're simply returning to the natural world, that which is no longer
I mean,
needed.
I don't-
Sometimes they
Are
even
ravens
attack wounded
scavengers?
foxes.
You were
Like
the
to
one in
begin
the
with?
M1 tank? Must have been a tight fit for a big boy like you.
You like that one.
But that was no true battle.
You sure? I kind of fought a tank with Hangar D. A bit impressive. Bro, when you hold it like that, we definitely think you're
The
compensating
Ravens
for
and I
something.
were testing to see what kind of man you were. The judgment is decided. The Ravens say you are a true warrior.
Am I the ultimate warrior?
Am I hallucinating?
I feel like this whole game could be summed up by, am I hallucinating?
The Raven has put the mark
Wait till
of
we get to
death
Metal Gear
upon
Solid
you.
2, y'all. Ooh.
Blood from the east flows within your veins. Your ancestors too were raised on the barren plains of Mongolia.
I mean,
Inuit and Japanese are cousins to each other. We share many ancestors, you and I.
Snake Japanese?
There's no crows in my family tree.
Like, is
You ready?
Snake or
I am
Big
not
Boss
fond
or
of
any of them?
snakes, but you are family, so I cannot
Japanese?
complain. But there
Are they
will
supposed to
be
be?
no holding back.
I know, like, and I'll scream it to the hilltop. Snake's character model is very much based off of,
You live in Alaska, too. You
like,
know of the World
Kurt
Eskimo
Russell
Indian Olympics.
characters.
With that
Oh.
strength, you must have been training in the stick pull and four-man carry.
Yes, you are right. But there is another event that I excel at.
That's such an inside
It is
baseball
called
thing.
the ear pull. It's an event where two
Which-
opponents pull each other's ears
I
while
think there's a
enduring the
different-
harsh cold.
there's a different joke
It tests
there
spiritual as
during
well
the,
as physical strength.
You
During
want to
the
pull each
original.
other's ears?
The form is different, but the spirit is the same.
Like, I think he talked
Rejoice,
about,
Snake.
tank,
Ours
which is
will
like,
be a glorious
I think
battle.
fat eating. If I'm not mistaken, it's like a form of like
This is
blubber eating or
glorious.
something like that.
It's just plain killing. Violence isn't a sport.
Well, we
I may be
will
wrong on
see
that, though.
if
I'm
there
not
is
too
iron in your
Or
words.
of like the Inuit, like traditional. I don't want to say sports. Sports sounds like trial things. Competition. Absolutely the fuck not. Oh, I thought Snakes just bodied that. They didn't realize he just quick scoped it with the fucking stinger. What was that? Goddamn sexual Tyrannosaurus. So one neat thing about this fight, as they go through this fight, the landscape of will actually change based on how much he shoots those containers. They'll actually topple because yeah. I think technically the Vulcan aircraft. I think you're a little outgunned here. I think the crow was just signaling the beginning of the fight. By the way, boss fight. So, there's apparently a couple ways you can go through this fight. Which is, I actually have a lot of difficulty with this fight. Except for once I got lucky, he got hung up on a, So he will just kind of walk around shooting at everything all the time. And he has a giant vision cone. Okay, he's coming back this way. You also spot those fairly fast. But see that container's hanging off there? That like sneaks the And I actually think there's a bit of a... Okay, my rations haven't frozen yet. Good. Yeah, like right here, just kind of hit him in the move. Like this boss fight gives me a ton of trouble all the time. Like I'll actually be kind of boned if he hits this corner here. Like using the map to kind of like figure out where he is. actually can, like, also trick him by, like, putting claymores down. But I'm just as liable to run into that as he is. Yes. Oh, you didn't even notice me. So pretty much if he comes down at all, don't hit him. Run away, Snake. Which I think the birds are crying. Okay, that was just unfortunate. I think I almost ran into my own mine. Come on down. But we've all... I'm like trying not to hit my own landmines. Okay, I have an idea of where he is now. Never mind, I got no idea where he is. So, we're at the end of the game, so I'm going to start using the actual bandages. But, I'm going to need to set up more claymores here. Come on out. No, Snake. Come off the corner. You have to use another bandage, and I think we're actually going to pop our own ration in a moment. Never mind. We are going to collect this. Yeah, this fight, when he gets to this, like, running phase, gets kind of different. Now he's just hauling ass around the map with pretty much unlimited stamina. And he'll just kind of creep up on you eventually. I'm kind of like accidentally catching him with claymores now and again. Where is he? Gonna lay down one here. Hopefully that'll get him. Box myself in this corner a little bit. Come on. Yes. Whew. That could have gone way worse. We got him, though. We did it. We did it.
Just as the boss said, it is my existence which is no longer needed in this world. But my body will not remain in this place. My spirit and my flesh will become one with the ravens. In that way, I will return to Mother Earth who bore me. Snake! I will be watching you. Understand?
Gonna be watching me, y'all.
Snake, take this security card. It will open that door.
Sweet. He's giving us 2 security cards now. Like...
Why?
You are a snake, which was not created by nature. You and the boss, you are from another world. A world that I do not wish to know. Go and do battle with him.
I mean, we do have a howl.
I will be watching from above. First, I'll give you a hint.
Oh?
The man you saw die before your eyes.
I've seen a lot of men die before my eyes. I need to, narrow it down a little bit.
That was not the DARPA chief.
Donald Anderson? That was his name, yeah.
It was Decoy Octopus, a member
Son of a
Fox
bitch.
Sound.
It was Decoy Octopus. Wait. Who the fuck's Decoy Octopus? I shouldn't ask questions I know the answer to.
He was a master of disguise. He copied his subjects down to the blood.
That's fucking
so he
horrifying.
drained the chief's blood and took it into himself.
So, that's why
But
when
he
we were in the
wasn't
cell,
able to deceive the Angel of
in
Death.
the prison cell, we saw the drained DARPA chief's
Angel of
body.
Death.
That also explains a little bit about that interaction with him. That he was, why he didn't
But
seem
why
to
go
know
to so
anything,
much trouble?
and
Why
why he
impersonate
said
the chief?
he gave the magistrate code.
That is the end of my hint. You must solve the rest of the riddle yourself.
You know what's cool about claymores in this game? You can go back and get them when you're done. I'm gonna go recollect. Actually, I don't need them. I probably won't, but you can. Not against the law or nothing. This is a weird part of this. And Snake just walks away, too. This is horrific.
Snake. In the natural world, there is no such thing as boundless slaughter. There is always an end to it, but you are different.
What are you trying to say?
The path you walk on has no end.
Slow motion walk
No
away
matter
now.
how far you go, or how many corpses you crawl over, the killing
over a
will
lot of
never
corpses,
end.
man.
It's a future without
Actually, no, I've
hope.
gone pretty well without killing too many people.
Hear me, Snake.
Because the,
My spirit will be watching you.
they ate his bones. They ate his bones. They done did it all. Now we get a phone call.
Snake, it's me.
Master?
It's about
Didn't
Naomi.
expect that.
Turn your
soundtrack.
monitor off.
What about Naomi?
Damn. Colonel, is Naomi there?
No, she's away.
Colonel was on
She's
that
taking
quick.
a short nap. So what is this about Naomi?
Okay.
Naomi's taking it.
Maybe we'd better let the
Good thing no
Colonel hear
health
this too.
things came up.
Yeah. Go on, Master.
You know,
Well,
being shot
basically,
150,000
Dr. Naomi
times
Hunter
by, aircraft
is not
gun.
Dr. Naomi Hunter at all.
What?
I thought her story of her background sounded kind of fishy, so I checked it out.
And?
There is an actual Dr. Naomi Hunter, or I should say, there was one. But she's not the woman we know. The real Naomi Hunter disappeared somewhere in the Middle East. Our Naomi must have somehow obtained her identification papers.
So then who is she
Our
really?
Naomi's ghosting.
She must be some kind of
That was a
spy.
term before
spy?
online
Yes.
dating.
Maybe she's been sent to sabotage this operation.
Somebody
Are you saying she's with the terrorists?
I don't want to believe it either, but she is working for Foxhound.
Now it just means, you know,
So
not texting
you
somebody
think
back.
she had a part in the uprising?
Or she could be working with some different group altogether.
Which,
A different group? It couldn't be.
Place her under arrest, Colonel.
What?
She's betrayed us, Colonel. She needs to be arrested and interrogated to find out who she's with.
If she's one of their spies,
Miller's just like
then we're in big trouble.
right
What
up
do you
on
mean?
Oh, nothing.
Colonel, have you let her in on some kind of vital secret or something? Does this have anything to do with the mysterious deaths of the DARPA chief and the Arms Tech president?
I have no idea.
Anyway,
That's a
we
weird.
cannot allow her to participate any further in this mission.
Wait.
That
wait a
sounded
minute.
guilty.
Without her, we can't complete this mission.
I knew it. You're hiding something.
Give me some
She's a
time.
medical officer.
I'll try to get it out of her.
Hurry then. We've got to figure out who she is and what
is
she's
she
doing
important about?
here.
She's the
I
medical
understand.
officer.
Snake.
Have another medic?
Give me some time.
I don't have any time left for you.
Which I also recently found out there's another character in this game that I've never noticed or heard of before. There's apparently another codec call, and I didn't write down the number for it, so I don't have that. You know, I'm running around here trying to grab info. I'm going to equip the mine detector so I don't blow myself up with my own Vulcan Raven. I think I've gotten like 2 of these dog tags. I don't know how many there are actually in the game. I'm willing to bet it's more than 2. Because you apparently can get them for like every boss and almost every regular guard. But I don't really know how many are in this game. Alright, what do we got over here? Chaff and M9 bullets. Okay, I see some cameras up there that we're gonna pew our way out of. And I see somebody's vision cone moving. So that'll be a thing we'll have to deal with. There we go, got both of those. Oh yeah, I see somebody's vision cone. Somebody out there. Somebody is in a place where I can't really get to that. So we're gonna get it right around this corner. So, this floor right here, this bit down here, will fall away if I walk on it. So, I'm going to have to not walk on it.
Be careful. He's still in this area.
Oh, I've been seen. I'm gonna do this one little bit of stealth, I guess. Actually, don't know if they'll come down here. I don't think they will. Man, Snake, for somebody who, like, does this often, Snake really shakes a lot. Come on, go away. There we go. What's going on, Jagboo? How are you? Snaky movements. Yeah, you're not wrong. That dude's back up again. Gotta see if I can... not fall down there.
Be careful. He's still in this area.
Oh, I was shooting him with the dart gun. That wasn't what I wanted to do. Alright. This has gotten out of hand now. So we're gonna... And I think there's a no witnesses kind of situation. I'm doing alright. Better than this guy is. Or these guys. There's no witnesses. So I saw you were... I couldn't hop in last night and hang out, but I saw you were playing that new Evil Dead game. How was that? That, it looks real interesting. It's fun and not fun. Uh-oh. Kind of 50-50. I mean, I actually have yet to even watch a video of it. Like, somehow I just keep missing it. Like, I reckon I'll spend some time this week and, like, look up a video of it or, like, catch somebody streaming it. But it looks like another, like, Friday the 13th Dead by Daylight kind of game, but more of a horde mode kind of version of that, I guess. But I love... It's neat because it has a lot of layers and complexity to it, but that means it's got a big learning curve. Yeah. I really love Evil Dead, like the movies. I'm very excited to like give that a try. But my ability to play multiplayer games is kind of iffy at best. Okay, that camera's gonna survive, I guess. Never mind, I found an easier way to shoot it. Hear from people that love Evil Dead. What's it called? Bruce Campbell, I saw an interview with him. That, he was talking about how his wife was the costume designer for the,
Snake, it's me.
Army of Darkness
What's
movie,
wrong?
and how
Did
they
you find a good
recreated
place
the
to hide?
costumes for
Yeah,
it.
thanks to
So
the stealth
incredibly
gear.
detailed.
It looks like they've finished
that she
getting
was
Metal
blown
Gear
away
ready.
by it.
How do you know that?
So that bodes well
I
when they
overheard them
actually take
talking.
care and like
Where are you
want
now?
to make something
right in
good.
front of Metal Gear.
Which actually
But
was
it's strange.
What
also
is?
the big thing with the
There's
Friday the
nobody
13th
here.
game.
No guards,
Like,
no mechanics.
The people who made
It's
that
too
loved
quiet.
Friday the 13th,
Maybe
and you
because
can
they're
tell
all
because
ready.
of the care
They
they
said
put
they
into
even input
like
the PAL
the
codes.
references
What
and
should
the
I
way
do?
the characters
All
all
we can
looked
do
and
is use the
handled.
override system that
I'd
President
love to
Baker
see
told
that
you
shit.
about.
But I've only got one of the
Like,
three
even
keys.
if it's not a game
And
that I
besides
enjoy,
that, like
I like,
Ocelot
you
said,
know,
there's some
that
trick
somebody
to using the
they
keys.
put a lot of care
Leave it
and
to me.
hope into it.
You got some kind of plan?
Well, I'm in the computer room right
I
now.
can-
I'm trying to
I do
access
too,
Baker's
but I'm
private
really
files.
kind of iffy on
Baker's
that kind of
files.
stuff. Like,
Don't you need a password?
I have
Of course.
a horrible track
But
record of figuring
there
out
are
which one of
ways.
those games is going to succeed.
Are you a hacker?
Yep, that describes me pretty
Are
well.
you a hacker?
Does it look like you can get in?
I don't know yet. I'll give it a try.
I'm counting on
Like,
you.
do you remember that game Evolve? It was one of the first, like, asynchronous multiplayer games. Yeah, Every line reading dealing with Snake and Otacon is gold. And I love it so much. So, technically speaking, yes. Yeah, alright. It also... Oh, somebody hears me. It also wasn't incredibly popular. Like, I thought that was gonna be a big hit.
Is there somebody there? Who is that?
Shit.
Enemies.
Okay, cool. I got him before he could radio in. Oh, I shot him in the... But Evolve was
it's me again.
one of the ones where
How's it going?
one person played as a big ass
Not
monster,
bad.
like a Godzilla
I just got past
kaiju.
his 3rd security level.
Oh yeah.
He was a pretty careful guy.
Do you think you'll break
And
in
everybody
soon?
else played as like people
I've never
trying
met
to
a
kill the
system I
monster
couldn't
or
bust into.
survive.
Okay.
I thought
Keep
that was gonna
trying.
be a big hit. Like I would have bet that was gonna make it, and nobody remembers Evolve. But I do think that like the multiplayer games, I'm so out of touch with them that I couldn't guess which one's going to be
Imagining things.
good. Uh-oh. Who's imagining what?
Looks all clear.
Oh shit, they woke them dudes up. Go back to sleep now. Yeah, I mean, I think it was an EA game, so I'm not going to shed too many tears for it. Like, EA has the money. Oh, thank you. I figured it's easier than having a bunch of different links.
Snake,
I've had
You
relationships
got
where they
past
call
security.
me less than Otacon
Bingo.
calls Snake.
Great. So what do you got?
I accessed the confidential Metal Gear file.
So what about the PAL override system that Baker talked about?
I'm
Haven't
still
found
trying to
it
figure
yet.
out how Link 3
That's what
works,
I
so
need to
I
know.
don't actually know what
But
it
Snake,
looks like.
I found something else.
What?
The secret behind the new nuclear weapon. Just as I thought. The
Okay,
nuclear
that's not bad,
warhead is
actually.
designed to be fired from the railgun like a projectile. It doesn't use fuel, so it isn't considered a missile. That way it can get around
It doesn't
all sorts of international treaties.
Pretty sneaky.
Yes, but effective. And that's not even the scariest thing
The
about this
meme
weapon.
from a couple years ago
I can't
ruined
wait to
me from
hear this.
hearing anybody
It's a
say
stealth
pretty
weapon.
sneaky. Because all I can hear in my head is
It won't show
pretty
up on
sneaky,
radar.
sis.
Yeah.
And
The
it's funny in
truth
my head
is,
to hear Snake
they've been
go,
working on a stealth
pretty
missile
sneaky,
since the late
sis.
70s.
Why weren't they able to develop one up until now?
Because of the missile's rocket propulsion system. It would be picked up by enemy satellites.
Because of that?
But unlike a missile, the railgun doesn't burn any propellant, so it can't be detected by any current ballistic missile detection systems.
I feel like it's a thing I
Physical
should know.
nuclear warhead.
I don't think, though,
Totally
we've
impossible
developed
to intercept.
a railgun that's like a
And on
practical
top of
thing
that,
yet.
it's got a surface-piercing warhead
Like, I know they
designed
can
to
be
penetrate
built.
hardened
I've seen
underground
people
bases.
build railguns.
We learned that lesson in the Gulf
But
War.
they're generally like
This thing could
small and
mean the end of the
ineffective and reach a
world.
ton of
It's
power.
the ultimate weapon. And
But,
from
like,
a political point of view, it avoids the
I feel like we
problem of
haven't
nuclear
really
reduction
developed a good
and nuclear
working,
inspections.
railgun
Colonel,
yet.
is this true? Are you
Which
listening?
would be terrifying to
I'm
develop,
listening.
but
It would
you know.
push back the signing of the START 3 treaty. If word gets out about this weapon,
This is
it'll
the best
cause
part
a
of
whole
every
world
Metal
of
Gear
trouble.
game.
Yeah,
The
it would
long,
be nasty.
complicated
The United States
political
would be denounced
inside
by
stuff
the UN. It could even
that
bring
has
the
to do with
president
international
down.
treaties
Did you
and
know
like
this, Colonel?
arms agreements and
sorry.
things like that.
You've changed, Colonel.
I won't make any excuses.
Always
Snake,
good.
listen to me.
Really have
This
to
new
retime
nuclear
those.
weapon, it's
I'm looking at
never
my,
actually been tested, only simulated.
You
I don't know if
mean
to
with
retime
VR
my
experiments?
stream element
Yeah,
stuff better.
that's why they were
'cause
conducting this exercise.
I feel like it's too
They
frequent.
needed to get actual experimental data to back up the simulation.
What were the results of the exercise?
It looks like it went better than they hoped for, but I
Yeah,
can't
not-
find the data anywhere on this
not
network.
standing right
You'd
next to the
think
Metal
the
Gear
data as
itself.
important as
you
that
know.
would be carefully recorded.
It was.
We can take all of our
President
time in
Baker
the
gave
world
me an
to
optical
have this
disc with
conversation
all of
out
the
of
test data.
What? Do you still have it?
No. Ocelot took it from me.
Damn.
The terrorists have replaced the dummy warhead with a real warhead. Once they input the detonation codes, they should be ready to launch.
So, you think they can do it?
Yeah, Otacon,
Well, the dummy warhead was designed to be identical to the real thing,
as she said earlier.
I think so.
Did you find
He's
out
one of the
how to
recurring
override it
characters
yet?
in the
Not
series.
yet. It must be in a separate file.
And
right now,
despite
I'm
there
looking
being
through
a lot of
all
kind of
Baker's
fucked up
personal
things
files.
surrounding him,
We're counting
he's
on
generally
you.
a pretty likable character. Like, where? I don't know where anybody is yet. Oh shit.
Huh? Who's there?
There we go. Oof. Solve that problem. I'm not liking this whole they put more dudes up here than in the original. I've been playing the original concurrently with this in my free time.
Snake.
Did you find
And
No, I haven't found
they
out
have
about
so
the
many more
override
dudes up
system
here
yet.
than in the
But I
original.
found Baker's ulterior motive.
it? He's just looking to get rich, isn't he?
That's part of it. Armstech is in much worse financial trouble than I thought.
Oh, I know they lost
yes.
their bid to make
Time
the
to
next
pull off
generation
the
fighter jet.
Scooby-Doo mask and it
That
being
plus the
capitalism
reduction
all
in SDI
along.
spending.
It looks like there was even some talk of a hostile takeover.
Everything was riding on this project, I guess.
And it looks like they were paying a lot of bribe money to the DARPA chief.
Donald
Bribe money,
Anderson?
huh?
Yeah, and Baker was a big proponent of the nuclear deterrent theory.
I see. So anyway, what about the override?
Just give me a little bit longer.
Okay, yeah. Only call me if you have information about the override, Otacon. We don't need more. I will say though, like, no, absolutely the fuck not.
Okay, I've entered
Snake.
the PAL codes and disengaged the safety device.
That
We
was
can
how you
launch
decided to get around
anytime.
that door frame?
There's still no response from Washington. It looks like we'll have to show them that we mean business.
Really, you used the nub to work
Should
a
I
mouse?
set it for Cherniton, Russia?
No, there's been a change. The new target
oh no,
is
Liquid is still
Locknor,
alive.
China.
Who would have thunk?
Why, boss?
I guess they did actually have a
Liquid.
reveal. I should
I'm
wait
sure
a
neither
second.
you nor Mr. Golukovich would really like to see a nuclear bomb dropped on your motherland, right?
But why? There's nothing there.
Wrong. It's a nuclear test site.
A nuclear test
So-
site.
If
From
we
my
nuke a major
recollection, and I'm not a
population
Metal
center,
Gear
the
expert.
game's over.
There's
But
Naked
a nuclear
Snake.
explosion at a test site can still be
There's
concealed from the public.
Solid Snake,
Meanwhile, Washington will be
Snake,
worried about the
Solidus,
retaliatory strike from
and
China.
Venom Snake.
That'll probably mean top secret talks between both countries' leaders.
And it is as confusing as it sounds.
Of course.
And there
in
might
the
be a
process,
gaseous snake.
The president will be forced to divulge the
Like,
existence
I didn't
of a
play
new
any
and
like the
highly
PSP
destabilizing
ones, or
nuclear
like the
weapon
mobile
to the
game.
Chinese.
There very well
What
could
do you
be a
think
gaseous
that will do
snake.
to the U.S.'s reputation? Or the president's?
And with the CTBT,
So,
that means that China and
My
India...
mother used to work at a place that had
I see.
to deal with logging in and out of systems for container management.
When the other countries hear about the new weapon, they'll
She was
all
telling
want to
me one day,
contact
oh,
us.
because we were talking about passwords,
Washington
because
won't
I'm
be
trying
very
to
happy
talk
when
this
we
woman
start
into
selling their own
password
system to the
manager.
highest bidders.
Because she constantly forgets her password.
Yes, the
And she
president
says, oh, I
will
can remember them all
break.
for work.
He will
And
give
she
in to
explained the
our
naming
demands.
convention of them, where it was a thing
Big
and an
Boss's
animal.
DNA and $1 billion.
All I can think is whoever programmed
$1
that
billion.
was a fan
All for
of
money.
Metal Gear Solid. Because
That
every one
money
of them
will be
is
used to
usually
cure
a
our
thing and an
genome soldiers
animal.
as well.
Vulcan Raven,
I'm also
Decoy
including the
Octopus,
Fox dye
Psycho
vaccine in our
Mantis,
demands.
Revolver Ocelot.
Fox dye. It
Solid
killed
Snake.
Octopus and the Armstech president.
Like,
so it's
every
true
one of
that
them
it affects
follows
older
that
people
convention.
first. Mantis might not have been affected because he wore a mask.
Unfortunately, it doesn't
Wolf wasn't
continue.
infected either. Perhaps due to those tranquilizers
the bad
she
guys
always
in
took.
Metal Gear Solid 2 were
Something
like
to do with amphetamine
Batman,
and adrenaline levels in the blood.
Fortune,
They deployed a
Vamp,
product still in development into live combat.
and
No surprise, it was unreliable.
somebody else. I forget the other one.
They must have been desperate.
Then they have in 3, they have the pain, the
In
sorrow,
any case,
the fury.
have you heard from your friend Colonel Sergei Golukovich at Spetsnaz
Revolver
yet?
Ocelot still.
He still has doubts about the
Because
ability
Ocelot
of
just
Metal
keeps
Gear.
showing up in these fucking games.
He said we can talk after Metal Gear's test launch is
So I appreciate it,
successful.
because I love that mustache. But
He's a very prudent man.
There's nothing to worry about. The Colonel wants Metal Gear and a new nuclear weapon so bad he can taste it. If Russia wants to regain its position as a military
appreciate
superpower,
Ocelot. I won't say
they need to
beloved.
reinforce their
I do
nuclear
think
arsenal.
he's a bit of a
They need a nuclear weapon that can't
Ash
be
cloud?
intercepted. Metal Gear will allow them
But
to gain first strike capability
I gotta love the drift.
over the rest
that
of the
outfit,
world.
the whole style.
Their regular army
into
is
it.
in shambles, and they think they can restore their country's military power with nuclear weapons?
Like, given my druthers, I was dressed
That
like a cowboy, so I
Golukovich,
fully
he's no
understand.
warrior. He's a politician.
Maybe so.
Which I'm fairly certain
He's the one who gave
Golukovich
us the
shows
hind,
up in another
most of
Metal
our
Gear
other heavy
Solid. That
firepower.
name rings a bell.
He's got over 1,000 soldiers under his command. If we joined forces, we could put up quite a resistance here.
Like, right? Like,
Since Mantis died, the Genome Soldiers'
I feel like
brainwashing has started to wear
I would
off.
make a pretty good
I'm
cowboy.
worried about the men's morale. An alliance with the Russians would boost that as well.
What are you saying?
Actually, I have to fix my
We're
cowboy
not
hat.
going anywhere.
I have
We're
a
going to
cowboy
dig
hat I
in
bought
here.
when I traveled to
It's
Texas.
going to be a
because
long
if you're gonna buy one,
war.
Texas seems like the right place
We
to do
could
it.
still escape.
We
I
have
have
the
to, like,
new
steam
nuclear
the
power,
brim to reshape
and we're
it 'cause
going
it got
to
a little
ally with
deformed when I
Golukovich's
moved.
forces.
Are you going to fight the whole world?
And what's wrong with
Thank you.
that?
I
Fighting the
appreciate
whole
that.
world?
That is a legit compliment.
From
I
here,
like that.
we can launch a nuclear warhead at any target on this planet.
Yeah, no, like,
a nuclear warhead invisible to radar.
I
and
own a
totally
cravat.
immune to interception. And on top of that, this base is full of spare nuclear warheads.
I legitimately think that if I ever get around to
Once
doing
we
Red
get
Dead
the
Redemption,
DNA
I'm
and the
going to
money,
do costume.
the world will be
Like-
ours.
But boss, what about your promise to Colonel Golukovich?
I have
So,
no interest in
I
the
actually had to
revival
look that
of
up,
Mother
and
Russia.
I'm a fan of hats. Like,
You're
I
not
have
thinking
a
of
couple hanging
reviving
back
Big
there.
Boss's
Recently,
dream.
I've been more of a fan of hats.
From today,
I have
you
like
can
my
call
black
this
felt
place
fedora-esque hat.
Outer Heaven.
Dun, dun,
Big
dun.
Boss's dream.
Which
Boss, you're
you
not
wouldn't
worried
know anything
about the
about
PAL
in this
being
game
overridden?
unless you played
If
the
the code is entered
MSX
again, it'll be deactivated.
or Super Nintendo ones.
No need to worry. The DARPA chief
Yeah,
and
actually
the
looked up
arms
how to
tech
fix
president
a
are
cowboy
both
hat.
dead.
Like Steam
Does
is the way to
Snake
do
know
it. They
how
have
the
a big
override system
apparatus
works?
with wood, but you can do it at home with like an iron.
Don't you know?
He didn't have any keys on him.
Good. Then no one can stop Metal Gear
No one can
now.
stop Metal Gear. Snake is so over, or Liquid is so over the top. There's 4 characters in these fucking.
By the way, what should we do with that woman?
It's like
Want me to kill her?
you know how to if you use
Let
a
her
backdrop,
live.
do you know how to
She's
get the wrinkles
Campbell's
out?
niece, and Snake
Vodka.
cares for her.
Literally
We'll
put
keep
vodka in a
her
spray bottle.
as our ace
Like-
in the hole.
Meryl, she's alive.
I think with enough Metal Gear, with enough Stinger missiles and rations, I can beat
Snake,
anything.
I found Baker's top secret files.
Great job.
How's it going there?
I don't want to
finished
know what
inputting the PAL
somebody
codes.
somebody
So,
like
how do
Baker
we
has
deactivate
inside
them?
of their
Okay,
secret files.
you see, the override system that the president was talking about, it can also be used to input the detonation codes.
Uh-oh.
You see, if you insert the keys when the warhead is active, you deactivate it. And if you insert them when it's inactive, it becomes activated.
This
And
seems
you
like
can
an
only
overly
use the keys
complex key
once.
system.
Only once, huh?
You need the keys for input. 3 of them.
But I only have the one. Where are the others?
Hold on a minute. You see,
I
that's
feel
the
like
trick.
you can't look
already
away. It's like a
have
car
all
accident. You
3
have to look at the
keys.
scary part
What
of
are
the
you talking
files.
about?
The card key is made
Like-
of a shape memory alloy.
Shape
Like I do, like I don't have
Yes,
anything nefarious on my
material that
computers.
changes
I really
shape
don't.
at different
like,
temperatures.
Not just,
The key
you know,
is made out of it.
saying that, but
This
like,
card key?
Yeah. The card key changes
I have the
shape
legitimate
at
worry.
different
As somebody who does
temperatures.
not have anything
So
like
this key is
too,
actually 3 keys
like,
in one. Clever.
right? Like I wouldn't be able to not look. Like I don't keep very nefarious files on my computers. I still have like 3 different people committed. If anything happens to me, every one of my computers goes into the hard drives get pulled, destroyed, and then it goes into a river or encased in cement. I want it destroyed.
There should be a symbol on each screen. Each
Right, now I gotta know
corresponds
shapes.
to a different key. You input the keys in order from left
Snake's
to
a
right.
bit of a bimbo.
The
Or
left
himbo,
one's
I guess,
for the room
technically.
temperature key. See the symbol? Next to that goes the low
Like,
temperature
I feel like
key.
Snake shouldn't need
The
everything
one on the right is the high
like
temperature
spelled
key.
out for him.
Okay, I got it. First I change the shape of the card, and then I input them in order, right?
That's right.
I mean,
all you
I
do is
make
insert the
physical
card keys.
things.
After you insert the key into the module,
There are
a
photographs.
hard disk
There are a lot
reads
of
the
photographs.
information contained
And
on
I
it.
take
Once you've finished with
I
all
take,
3
like, legit
terminals,
photographs,
the code
like-
input process is complete. But
I have
here's the thing.
slides
You
around
can only
of me.
use the key 3 times. It's
Or
an
like,
emergency system, and it's only meant
a
to
water
be used
bottle.
once.
The world is riding on that
The most
key,
terrifying
Snake.
idea. The most terrifying idea I can think of is the idea of a Ralph museum. Like, that sounds horrifying.
Who's that?
Did he just... Did he just use the nub to pop the revolver out of his holster and into his other hand? Oh, gone forever.
He fell in the drainage ditch.
Snake! This is bulletproof glass. There's no
The only
way
time
in.
Snake has had the
I'm
wherewithal to
enjoying
shoot at
watching
somebody
you
while they
die.
talk at him is now,
Snake,
when there's bulletproof
got
glass
to
in
get
between.
that key.
I feel like there's modern art I can make with that, actually. Like, I know, like, in this scenario, I am no longer. But I feel like I could easily, like, encase a hard drive in cement and make it, like, artsy. No, get off the wall, Snake. Come here. What do you got? Empty your pockets. Really? And there are no goodies over here. I hit the wrong button. I took the quick way down, and it only kind of hurt. So, here's some fun bullshit. I now have to run through this murky-ass water that kills me looking for this damn key card. Key card? Uh-oh.
Snake, did you find the card key?
No, it's not here.
Don't be ridiculous. You saw it fall into the drainage ditch, didn't you? The drainage ditch. Isn't there something odd about it?
No. There are a lot of big rats, though.
That's it, Snake. A rat must have eaten
The rat must have eaten
Who's
it.
being ridiculous?
Oh, God.
No, I'm right. There's no other possibility. Rats eat all sorts of things. There's nothing unusual
Looks
about
like
that.
the trope, like every game has a sewer level. More importantly, I just picked up a time bomb, which I feel like I shouldn't have picked up. So we're gonna yeet that over that way. Like, yeah, Snake is very nonplussed by the giant rats in the nuclear waste facility. But guess I'm gonna be murdering some rats. If that kind of thing upsets you, look away. Where? I don't even see many rats. I saw the one, like, scurry out that way. Do I have to, like, sneak up on them? Come here, buddy. Come here. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm gonna hurt you. I'm not gonna lie. This is gonna suck. No, don't run away. Come on back out. Didn't know they had Rotus and Boas. How often does this come up for you that you have an acronym for it? Like, I know you're a fan of Ratatouille, and that might be a Ratatouille thing that... Come on. So, we had mice a couple years ago. We had a problem with mice in our house. I've never seen The Princess Bride. Like, I've been told it's, like, one of those movies I really have to get around to, but I've never actually seen it. I have to become one with the rat. I have to get down on its level. Wouldn't be real mad if it's not this one particular rat. That's a different Metal Gear. That is a thing you can do in 3, I believe. You can literally just... I'm about ready to grenade this rat, which feels like a bit much. Snake, what is... Like, this is not healthy. What are you doing here, bro? Aha! I also keep accidentally hitting the fire button, so I'm gonna equip my gun. There we go. We got the PAL key back. So, how long we've been going here? About a little over an hour. So, I think we're going to get back in the general direction of where we gotta go, and we'll call it. But I want to thank you all for coming in. Thank you all for hanging out. We can... Oh, apparently there is no music here. All right. Well, thank you all for coming in. Thank you all for hanging out. Thank you, Jagboo, for hanging out, which, actually, where's my thing? I'm going to give Jagboo a quick shout out. I feel like I haven't been doing many of those all that often anymore, or lately. Jagboo. Why? Uh-oh. Volume warning incoming. I'm worried now. I think I fucked it up. The thing's supposed to go before it, isn't it? This... There we go.
Now Leon can park for free. Don't you wish that we could all do that?
Resident Evil.
Wow, the parking garage is just just blue. We can just leave.
There we go.
No repercussions.
Oh, I know what's about to happen here. I know what's about to happen here.
Oh, fucking damn it. Oh, balls. I wish I had a grenade. He's a tyrant. T003. Well, at least he's got a name.
Hey, I actually made this clip because I'm pretty sure that's my nerdy ass telling you it's a T003 tyrant.
Oh, that's silly. I lost my knife. Can I just get... Oh, there we go. Please! Please!
There we go.
Excuse me. Okay. No.
Oh, Mr. X.
Okay.
Just nightmare fuel and getting... I've been playing the game since 1996, 1997. If I don't know it by now, it would say that there's something wrong with me. But I am all done for tonight. I am out of the bandwidth, so to speak. I will see you all tomorrow, or Thursday, for what I believe to be the penultimate episode of this. I think it'll be the penultimate part of Metal Gear Solid. It'll either be 2 more or 3 more. And I'm pretty sure one of them is going to have to be extra long because there's a lot of cutscene at the end of this. So it'll very muchly turn into watch the ending of Metal Gear Solid with me. But thank you all for hanging out. Take it easy. Bye, Zagboo. Have a good night. Thanks for coming.
My long legs with heels so high, that's what I crave. Deep red lips that are puckered wide, that's what I crave. You swing those hips and it gives me fits, that's what I crave. Needing love, you and me, all alone, that's what I need. No ticking clock, nowhere else to go, that's what I need. Appetites getting quenched tonight, that's what I crave. Needing love, that's what I